Well, hi there everyone. We're back again. Hey, what I'm doing now, we're working into the night trying to get this thing finished a little bit. And as you can see, I've got the headlight on, of course, but we're doing the ceiling in the lounge room at present. What I've gone and done is we've put the Gyprock walls up. That's all, they're all up. We've gone around and taped all the corners with a tape and filled them with the Gyprock cement stuff. Done all the joins all through the ceilings, and we've put the cornice up, which is that bit of stuff up there. I've got that all through. There's the shadow of the camera even. Right, I'll just turn that one off. You might be able to see it better. But anyway, that's the cornices all up. We've been doing that overnight and trying to get this all done. Tonight what I'm doing is sanding, the last final coat sanding, and just picking up all the divots in there that I've got to just put another little bit over. One there, there's another one up in there somewhere, a little divot there, just to make sure it's all nice and smooth. Yeah, so you get all nice and dusty, as you can see with the stuff all over me, but that's where we are at present. I'll just throw this light down this hallway. The hallway's still got to have a bit of tape put on it. That's taping these joins here, these horizontal joins, down through there, and another one along there somewhere, and finishing it off the corners. They've got to be filled with Gyprock and smoothed out. So I've got to finish off those corners. We're trying to get to a stage where we can probably put a bit of undercoat on the lounge room, because on hopefully within the next 2 weeks the kitchen will be turning up, and I don't want to be painting over the top of the new kitchen. The kitchen's going in there, and we want to get this all completed here. I'm just going to do a bit of sanding there, and you see what happens when I'm sanding. You know, the stuff falling down on me and all that sort of carry on. Hey, I'm using the light up here. The light so I can get a glance across the ceiling like across that way, and it just skims along the ceiling, and you see the bumps and the little hollows and everything that's any imperfections. You'll see them real easy with the lamp. That's what the lamp's for. We have got a big roof sander. It's an 8-inch sander that you use on the ceiling. I'll just go and get it and show it to you. And what you do is you grab hold of it and lift it up on the roof. Get that up there, and away you go, you know. Sanding. But it's no good for the final cut. I've got a very fine paper on it. It's still too aggressive for the final one. It's great for this first coat. When you do a roughing coat, put the tape on, just to smooth it off, to get the final coat on. So that's the gear. It's got a big hose on it that goes to the vacuum, sucks up all the supposed dust. I found it's a lot easier to do the final thing, and you can see it easier and see the divots in it, and roll and pencil them in and fix them up later on. Anyway, that's what I do, sanding. Hi there, me again. Just got a little bit of a sunset happening, but anyway, most important part is that we're just about to put the last sheet on to the house, the last wall sheet. I haven't been doing much recording of putting the wall sheets on, but we have been doing that over a period of a couple of months, and we've done one room, and we've got all the ones down through the hallway and the bedroom and the lounge room. I've just painted the lounge room. That's our big room. We've just painted that all with an undercoat. So the lounge room's all undercoated. But the job tonight is to just get this last wall sheet up. And I better show you what happens there. We use stud adhesive. That's that blue stuff that's sitting on those things. You put little dobs of stud adhesive all over these studs. That basically what holds the whole sheet on, except right around the edges, around here, around these edges, we'll put screws in all the way around, and along those middle studs to hold the sheet in there. I've just put a little spacer. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I put a little a bracket there to hold the sheet, because this sheet comes past the steel thing, so we've got that stuck into there now. But anyway, we'll attempt to put this up shortly. Stuff on there, do I? I do normally, don't I? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we're going to go, whether we're going to be able to get it in behind there, but I think we should be able to. So, where are you going? Now, when you lift up. Yeah. You have to try to see if you can angle that wire up through that hole.
Yeah, well, you have to come up a bit more.
Are you on?
Yep.
How's that? How's that end piece up at the top? Has it got to come this way a little bit, or?
No, it's fine.
Because it's sitting out, it's leaning out like this. I like it. A little bend in. And that's all there is to it. And that's the final sheet gone up for the whole house. I'm glad to be at this position. Well, good morning everybody. We're now in a different environment altogether because of the Corona-19 or the coronavirus, which is the COVID-19. It's a virus that seems to be killing a lot of people. There's a good 500,000 have been killed already because of this virus, and our world has changed dramatically since. The whole society is a lot different. This has been happening over the last probably 6 weeks now. The virus emanated from China, in the wet markets in China, and they kept it a little bit secret for a while and didn't tell too many people, and it got out into the world, and nearly every country in the world is affected. So life as we used to know it has changed till we can find a vaccine to eradicate this terrible disease or virus. You probably all know about social distancing and washing of hands and all of this sort of carry on, which everyone's doing. I won't go through all of that. I'm basically here to tell you where we're up to with the house. We've ordered the kitchen. The kitchen's it's coming in the next few weeks. The electrician's been back, and I'll show you that all shortly, and put in a few fittings. Plumber's about 90% finished, and what we're doing now is, well, we've gyprocked everything, put all the gyprock up, put all the corners up, and now we're into the painting mode. So it's Easter now. We're right in the middle of Easter, and we've been here, me and Sue, on our own, seen no one, been nowhere, as you do in these times, in these trying times. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Now I'll just pick up the camera and I'll show you a few things around, and give you an idea what's going on. Down there, that's our project for today. That's where the sewer thing is. That's our septic tank, and we've got our Saltwater grass around it that's just going berserk on very little water, but it's running everywhere and it's going really good. Is a trench down there. It's 12 metres long or 14 metres long, with 3 metres wide, and we've got to put a fence around it. That's the legality of the whole thing. It must be fenced off so stock can't graze on it or dig it up or whatever. But anyway, that's what we're going to do today, finish that off. We have the deck now is we've got this little piece of the deck here that hasn't been finished. That I'll work on that as soon as we get out of the inside of the house. I'll just go into this room, which is the bedroom. Now we've just fully completed painting all of the bedroom. Yesterday afternoon we finished that one off. Let's see if I can get in a better spot. It's painted in antique white and white ceilings. This is an undercoated room. It's all been undercoated. Ceiling's been completed. As you can see, the fans are up there with the, what's the name in? A bit of plastic around them. Smoke alarms are in. That little room there is we still got to put the wall paint on that. And we're just going through now to the lounge room, which is completed. We've completely finished the painting here. We've got our stove, which is the gas fitters coming tomorrow, and he's going to fit the gas stove in.